Yesterday, Bitcoin saw a gigantic fake out on the lower side, and right now it is still trading in this exact Bitcoin ascending triangle I've talked about for numerous days right now here. And on today's update video, I'm gonna talk about the liquidity that got grabbed in the market yesterday. More than $1 billion of Bitcoin liquidity got grabbed, and after that, Bitcoin saw another rejection from the top side of resistance. So I will be talking about this, the Bitcoin ETF flows that are significantly lower than last week, and many more important charts. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap that like button back above 800 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So looking at Bitcoin right now, we're creating that ascending triangle, and like I said on yesterday's video, as long as we're not breaking below this upward sloping support line, I don't believe that this is the point where we should definitely worry about the market. But right now, once we do see either a breakout above resistance on the top side or a break below that upward sloping support line, that is the point where I will be expecting Bitcoin is going to be having another gigantic flush either towards the downside or towards the upside. And like I said yesterday as well, if we do see a breakout towards the downside, I want to be seeing also a confirmed candle close below the upward sloping support line, but also actually a confirmed candle close below the range low here, because right now indeed Bitcoin is getting rejected from the top side numerous times, but we have also clearly seen that the lower side has been clearly providing support for Bitcoin as well. So as long as we're not breaking below that level right there, I don't necessarily see this as a region to really panic about the market right now here. But of course, once we confirm the break below this support level, then we could be heading lower. And yes, this is the first real consolidation phase after Bitcoin has seen a significant run towards the upside. So yeah, if Bitcoin were to be correcting, where are my targets? I think that honestly, the biggest level of support is going to be laying around that $47,000 level. And that is also where I think that Bitcoin is most likely going to be seeing a bounce from if we were to be breaking lower. I mean, yesterday as well, I talked about the liquidity that was piling up in the market. We saw that more than $1 billion in Bitcoin short positions were piling up on the top side. And yeah, yesterday we exactly took out the liquidity and straight away moved lower. And this is what I talk about. Bitcoin always follows the liquidity in the market. And like I said yesterday, we're most likely going to grab that liquidity out of the market. That is exactly what happened. And now we're once again consolidating sideways and waiting for the next move to be happening. And talking about consolidating sideways, this is the first time ever that Bitcoin is actually consolidating sideways after 9 days of straight rallying towards the upside. This is the first real breather that we're getting in this market. And usually we tend to get these breathers in the market. We create a new consolidation phase and then either move down again here or upwards. So that is why I want to be looking closely at this ascending triangle right now on Bitcoin, because if we do break outside of it, it could potentially cause, it is most likely going to be the next trend direction where Bitcoin is heading toward. So yesterday, the spot Bitcoin ETF inflow was about $135 million of a positive net flow. This is indeed significantly lower like we saw last week. So I'm going to be waiting what the data is going to be today. So I will share that tomorrow morning because that is the first moment the data is available. But if there once again is a significant less amount of inflow on the Bitcoin spot ETF, it will potentially mean that we're going to see somewhat of a trend reversal, that there is a little bit of a slowdown of interest from institutions, and that potentially could be reflecting the price chart of Bitcoin as well, because if there's going to be less buying pressure, potentially that could mark the point where Bitcoin indeed is going to be seeing a small little correction towards the downside. So that is what I will be looking at closely. I'm going to keep my eyes wide open. I will be keeping you guys informed on tomorrow's update video. So right now, Bitcoin indeed is currently getting retested. And right now, indeed, on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is actually right now retesting this very important level right here. So yeah, this is actually quite an important level that we're currently looking at. And once we confirm the break above this level, then really the next resistance is going to be $60,000. And that is literally super close towards all-time highs. So looking very closely towards this level. If you want to be trading Bitcoin on this ascending triangle or any other pattern, make sure to check out Deepcoin where you can trade yourself. And I am also going to be doing some copy trading on Deepcoin once I do see a clear opportunity on it. So if you're interested in trading Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, go to the link description of today's video and check out Deepcoin where you can be trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Further on, we can see that currently the USDT market cap is still significantly increasing, and like I said numerous times before, the Bitcoin price action moves in the same order as the USDT market cap. Why? Is because tether is liquidity in the market, and as more liquidity is getting injected in towards the market, most likely as well, the price action of Bitcoin is going to be going up afterwards. So Clearly, we have seen a significant uptrend in USDT market cap, so clearly a significant increase in liquidity in the market. And if we see another, let's say, big mint from Tether, we are most likely going to also once again see a new push towards the upside for Bitcoin. So that is very interesting. Also, that Bitcoin is right now has closed its highest weekly candle in 115 weeks. And more importantly, right now, if we're looking about where we're currently standing in the cycle, we're still pre-halving. And due to the fact that it is still pre-halving, I am not necessarily expecting we're going to set new all-time highs, because that will be highly unusual. But if it were to be happening, things are definitely going to be different this cycle. So we should be anticipating that then as well. But most likely, if history is an indication, we're going to be having somewhat of a rejection, and then after the halving, the big bull run starts here. So let's see how that is going to be playing out. I won't be surprised if we do see a rejection, and honestly, it wouldn't be bad at all for the market. But if we were to be pushing up towards new all-time highs before halving, it is definitely something new that we have not seen so far. So that would definitely change things up significantly. So Ethereum is also still bouncing towards the upside compared to Bitcoin. It actually hit $3,000 yesterday, what is actually quite massive, and currently history looks to still be repeating for Ethereum. So this was it from me in today's update video. It was a short one. If you did learn something from it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash up that like button, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow on another update video. Peace out. Goodbye.